Hi, it's Bonner. This started out as a lesson, just some follow-up notes for one of my students. If you want to become one of my students, send me a message. My email's in the comment. Touch. So this started out as follow-up notes for a student who's learning the solo from Iron Man. It's one of the solos I recommend learning because it is extremely instructional in terms of how to play very efficiently. How does Tony Iommi play so fast? And if you slow him down and listen to him, he's playing fast and he's playing very sharp. He plays with a tremendous amount of efficiency. He plays in position. So anyway, these are notes for my student, but you're welcome to them too. Okay. If you want my transcription of the solo, send me a message. We're going to start. Okay, that's the Iron Man solo. Okay, phrase 1, which is the first line on your chart, on your first line on the tab sheet. Okay, so you can put a little vibrato on the end, and the slide up there at the beginning of that end section from 9 to 11 is a slow slide. Ba, oo, da, 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 da. Okay, next measure is two sort of call and response, well, really. The first part is a repetition, and then the second part is kind of a response to the first part. Here's the first part. Second part's almost the same, but 2 nines at the beginning of the phrase instead of 9 down to 11. And then the end, a little vibrato, and then here's the response part in the next measure. But we're going straight into the third line on the chart, which is this, and it's basically made of 4 phrases really, but we can compress the first phrase into one. So the first phrase is, second phrase is this, just a shortened version of the first phrase, and then the third phrase is this variation. Then we go straight from that, we sustain that for a second, and then we go into this. And then this, which is a really sweet little riff immediately following. So if I put those two together, it goes. And that's how he plays them, back to back, one on top of the other, immediately going into. Okay, so that's 3 phrases that are all kind of a descending version of the same rhythmic pattern. It's a rhythmic simile. Sorry, 4 phrases. Okay, again, here's the first one. Second one starts on the end note of the first one. Then phrase 3. Then phrase 4 is almost phrase 3, just brought down a string. Okay, so think of these things in their little bits. Think of the little components. And that's the trickiest part of it. And then this part here is just a response to that, or a continuation. And then we have this familiar part that we've heard a million times. And that's basically okay. So that's the solo. There you go, and you have the notes.